Long ago, in a magnificent golden palace perched atop the highest hill, there lived a powerful ruler, King Alden. His kingdom was vast, stretching farther than the eye could see, adorned with sparkling rivers and lush green forests. Yet, despite his immense wealth and power, the king's heart was restless, filled with a strange and persistent emptiness. Every single day, he would gaze upon his mountains of treasures, gleaming gold, shimmering jewels, and priceless artifacts. A familiar thought would whisper in his mind, "If I just had a little more, just one more chest of gold, one more rare gem, then I would finally, truly be happy." This thought consumed him, becoming an insatiable hunger that no amount of riches could satisfy. One fateful evening, as the sun cast long shadows across his opulent throne room, he summoned his most trusted advisors. Standing before them, his voice boomed with an authority that left no room for question. "Bring me more," he commanded. "More lands to conquer, more gold for my vaults, more jewels to adorn my crown. Happiness must be out there somewhere, waiting for me to claim it." The court bowed low, their faces a mixture of awe and apprehension. Messengers were dispatched, armies were mobilized, and the king's empire began to expand, swallowing neighboring lands and accumulating even greater fortunes. The quest for more had officially begun. As the months turned into years, King Alden's empire grew beyond his wildest dreams. His vaults overflowed, his palaces multiplied, and his name was known in every corner of the world. But a strange thing happened. As he gained more possessions, his sleepless nights grew more frequent. The grand, echoing halls of his palace, once a symbol of his power, now felt crowded and suffocating, crammed with riches that brought him no joy. His heart, instead of filling up, felt emptier and more hollow than ever before. The weight of his possessions had become a burden, not a blessing. One afternoon, a traveler arrived at the palace gates. He was a humble monk, with kind eyes and a gentle smile, carrying nothing but a simple wooden bowl and the robes on his back. Intrigued and desperate, the king granted him an audience, pacing impatiently before his throne. King Alden looked at the serene old man. "Old man, you must teach me how to be happy," he pleaded, his voice tinged with frustration. "I have everything a man could ever desire, yet it all feels like nothing. What is your secret?" The monk simply looked at the king, his gaze calm and wise. "Perhaps, Your Majesty," he said softly, "the problem isn't that you have too little. Perhaps you own too much to see what truly matters." That very night, as if the heavens themselves were responding to the monk's words, a fierce and terrifying storm swept through the land. Winds howled like angry spirits, rain fell in relentless sheets, and lightning tore across the sky. The mighty towers of the Golden Palace crumbled. Priceless treasures were washed away by a raging flood, and by dawn, the magnificent structure was nothing but a pile of ruins. When the sun finally rose, its gentle light revealed a scene of utter devastation. King Alden stood amidst the broken walls of his former glory, his fine robes tattered and stained. He had lost everything. Everything, that is, except for the small wooden bowl the monk had left behind, which he now clutched in his hands. As the king stared at the bowl, the monk appeared at his side, his presence as calm as the morning after the storm. "Now that you have nothing, Your Majesty," the monk spoke softly, "do you feel it? The warmth of the sun on your skin, the fresh breeze in the air, the genuine concern in the eyes of your people who have come to help." The king looked up, and for the first time, he saw them not as subjects, but as fellow human beings. He saw their kindness, their resilience, and for the first time in a very, very long time, the king smiled, a true, genuine smile that reached his eyes. King Alden rebuilt his kingdom, but not with gold and jewels. He planted sprawling public gardens where children could play. He built communal kitchens to share food with anyone who was hungry, and he established schools for all. The throne room was replaced with an open courtyard where he would listen to the stories and dreams of his people. He kept a simple wooden bowl on a small table beside his modest bidet, constant reminder of the most important lesson he ever learned. Happiness isn't found in owning more, in an endless pursuit of accumulation. True Lasting happiness is found in needing less, cherishing the simple gifts of life, and discovering the profound joy of sharing what you have with others. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more content that we hope will inspire and uplift you. We'll see you in the next video.